What's up? What's up? That was insane. Wait for some more people. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat. This is my first live stream ever. It took me forever to figure out how to do this, and it was pretty complicated actually. But I think we got it dialed in. Let me know if you can hear me. Nice. Is the audio too high, or is it perfect? Is it peaking? How does the audio sound? Perfect for you. Nice, man. I appreciate the feedback. Hopefully the quality's good. It's kind of hard with these different platforms, but Anaheim 1 did not disappoint. That was crazy. That was everything we wanted. Stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. Huh. What is that? Whatever. Yeah, that was crazy. Track was really gnarly tonight. I think in practice it was really gnarly. My computer's running a little crazy right now because I'm uploading the main events as we speak. So I'm doing like 10 things at once, but that was a crazy ass first opening round of Anaheim 1. What do you guys think, man? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think about A1? Was it everything you thought it was going to be? What did you think of the track? Qualifying was crazy. I can't believe the main events turned out the way they did. I got the backdrop of Eli Tomac just because the guy's a beast, man. I can't believe he spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the mains yet, it's pretty crazy. I think, man, Austin Faulkner was looking good, all qualifying and practice, and I was really hopeful for him. And if you guys haven't seen the main events, I recommend you don't watch this because there's definitely going to be some spoiler alerts. But, yeah, Austin Faulkner, man. He was looking really fast and looking really good. And, yeah, he looked sketchy in practice and qualifying and stuff, but I think that the track was just really sketchy and it was grabbing him and hooking him, and it was taking a lot of riders all over the track. And the track was gnarly. It seemed like it didn't flow too well. There was a lot of gnarly transitions, and I don't know, it just didn't seem like very comfortable to the riders. But in practice and in qualifying, I was surprised, and Faulkner came right back. He had the speed, and I had a lot of my chips on Faulkner. And to see that happen in the main event was crazy. If you guys see him, he's on the ground and he's so defeated and frustrated, and he freaking ragdolled it hard. And that was a shame to see Faulkner go down like that. And Jet basically just ran away with it. I mean, he did everything he was supposed to do. He looks so effortless when he's riding the bike. He makes it look so easy, and he's going so fast, and it's definitely special to watch. I thought Faulkner was going to give him a run for his money. McAdoo rode good, and it was definitely entertaining. You know who also did really good in the 250 class was Enzo Lopes. I was stoked that guy rode so well. He had a lot of speed. He's on the Club MX bike, and it was good to see him up there and doing good. So good for Enzo Lopes. And man, it's hard to believe what happened with Faulkner. The poor guy. He's going to be out for the season for sure. I mean, it's over, you know. Tell me what you guys think in the chat. What did you guys think of the race? What do you think about Faulkner's crash? Tell me what were your guys' takes, you know? Let's talk about it. That was a really fun race to watch. The 450 class is absolutely insanely stacked. Man, I mean, Barsha is so funny, dude. He's an A1 animal, looking like he was going to do good, and then flies off the track, crashes. It looked like he J-hooked a rut and was just done. But that was crazy to see Barsha just like send it. I was stoked for Ken Roczen. Looked good, man. For a second there, I thought, oh shit, Ken Roxon's going to charge for, you know, he's at least going to podium. And then we all see that that fade in Roczen. He faded. I don't even know what he finished, like 7th or 8th, but he faded pretty hard there at the end. And who knows what he's going to say. It's good to see the Suzuki up there. I already hear that Suzuki sales are way up. So hopefully the brand will maybe put some more R&D into that. We got some comments now. Too fast, Jim. Yeah, Faulkner, if it wasn't for bad luck, he would have no luck. Poor kid. I feel the same way. That's so terrible, man. He fell hard. That was bad. Like, he ragdolled it. It looked like I wonder what happened, but he got carted off, so you got to feel bad for Faulkner. But another guy that surprised me was Cooper Webb, man. Seems like he's feeling it. He does that thing in corners where he cuts down really low and keeps it really tight. And every corner he does that, and he's able to gain like half a second here, half a second there each lap, and he ends up catching these guys. And it's crazy to see, but Cooper Webb rode good. Let's see. Brooksy. Jet killed it. Yeah, Jet is crazy. Like, the skill that Jet has is crazy. It looks effortless. He was the only one, I think, besides Eli Tomac, Jet was like the only one that looked comfortable on the track. That it looked like he flowed really good, and it wasn't too hard for him. A lot of other guys were just struggling. Like, they couldn't get that rhythm, and it was really tough. But Jet looked good. He was flowing. And, Jason Lawrence, man. Talk about Jason Lawrence for a second. And Hombre, he had a rough go. He had a rough day. He fell in qualifying. He fell hard in qualifying. And if you haven't seen that, it's all over the internet already. And he fell again in the heat race, and he just didn't seem like himself. He didn't seem comfortable, and I thought he would finish a lot better than he did. Jason Anderson kind of blew it. And then so going back to Tomac, right, to see what he was able to do, he fell, and he still came back and passed Sexton and won. And Malcolm Stewart, that was crazy to me. I thought Chase was gone. And if you put any pressure on Chase, if you guys saw Tomac put pressure on Chase, and Chase made a mistake in that rhythm section, and he framed that double, and then, if Chase gets under that pressure, I feel like he always makes those mental mistakes. He crashes or makes a mistake in the rhythm. And Tomac, you could tell that Tomac was feeling it, because he was like, even in the rhythm section, he was throwing the bikes back and forth, and he was throwing the bike back and forth, and you could tell he was feeling really good on the bike. So it was really good to see that. Tomac made it look easy also. He also passed Chad Reed for the most overall Supercross wins, and so he's climbing up the list. Tomac is a beast, man. That was crazy. I didn't think that he could catch Chase, and it was really surprising to see. Post-race injury report. I know we need one for sure. Donnie, yeah, we need a post-race injury report. I'm interested in to see what happened to Faulkner. How many injuries is this guy going to go through? I don't know if he's going to even continue to ride after this. If it's bad, like, he's come back for a couple years over different surgeries, and I feel like, man, that was a hard pill to swallow, you know? Blow this up here. So yeah, I mean, I feel bad, but what can you do? I mean, Jet did what he was supposed to do, and I really wanted to see somebody challenge him. RJ Hampshire impressed me a lot too. I was waiting for RJ Hampshire to make that mistake. You guys know how he crashes. Like, RJ Hampshire is fast and he sends it, but he crashes almost every race. He didn't crash tonight. It was really good to see him hold it together, not make that mental mistake, and good job for RJ Hampshire. I mean, that, you know, turned out pretty good. And let's see. Let's read some more comments here. Yeah, Jet seems to like the more technical tracks for sure. He just, like, is crazy on the bike. He's like one with the bike, and he knows how to adjust his weight. Yeah, it was bad to see Malcolm go down. I think everybody there for a second was like, oh my God, is Malcolm Stewart going to get his first 450 win tonight? And he was in the lead, and he looked like he was kind of like mentally collapsing because he was slowing down, and he got caught, and then he crashed hard. I hope Malcolm's okay. He looked a little dizzy getting up, and you could see the medical guy being like, yo, trying to grab him just to make sure he's okay to get back on the bike. And I feel like, I hope he's all right. It's just like the same story with these same riders. It's so weird how it happens. These guys train all year, and they prepare for this, and they go into Anaheim 1 and just completely, like, everything goes off the rails. I would be happier just getting 10th and being in the season than that. But the track definitely bit some people tonight. It was, man, it looked hard, and those guys are the best in the world. So if it looks hard for them, you guys can only imagine how hard it is, you know. Let's see. Do I think Cooper Webb is actually back? We'll see when the tracks change a little bit. If the track changes a little bit and he still does good, I feel like, yeah, they have a good setting for the bike. Aaron Plessinger rode a lot better tonight. Definitely in the qualifying, and he had that speed. So Plessinger, the KTMs look like they're working a lot better. Cooper Webb, he just has that ability to cut down on those corners, and he's very technical, and I feel like he does. I don't know. It would be interesting to see him try to catch Tomac or vice versa, but Tomac just had that raw speed. I think nobody could touch him tonight. Yeah, Tomac looks good on the Yamaha for sure. That was like, what do they say, poetry in motion. Let's see. Yeah, Tomac is a legend, you know. He's gonna go down as one of the best ever, I think, and definitely in that top tier category. Like I said, he passed Chad Reed for most Supercross wins on that list tonight. So Eli inserts himself into that, and the guy's just riding freely. He's just got no pressure to perform, and for him to crash like that and come back and pass those guys was really surprising to me. Yeah. Sexton choked late again. I agree. That was it's weird, right? I think in the heat race he like pulled 4 or 5 second lead. And who knows what happened. I don't know. Sexton's happy to get out of A1 where he ended up, I believe, and Tomac finally won at Anaheim 1. His overall, they say that his like best finish is like 10th or something average at Anaheim 1. Yeah, Webb looked good for sure. Yeah, I mean, the Faulkner thing, I know we're talking a lot about that, but like that made my stomach drop. I'm like, man, that sucks, because I've been following that story. I've done a lot of research on that, and the guy's been through so many injuries, and you work that hard to come back from those, and then that happens. Like, I don't know why. Like, he didn't just let up. I mean, you know who took him out was his teammate, McAdoo. He didn't take him out, but he like, I don't know if he didn't see him there, but dude, the guy's in front of you. You can see that he's got the advantage, just let up a little bit, but that was a hard fall. Like, there was some gnarly crashes tonight off the start in a lot of different scenarios. Did you guys see Shane McElrath do a front flip basically? Haven't seen that in the start straight. That was pretty goofy with the split start. I don't know if that had something to do with it, but it looked like it funneled everybody in, and then it kind of choked him off, and you know, that kind of caused that funnel caused Faulkner to get his front wheel taken out also. And yeah, that was gnarly to see. Not sure about the Faulkner injury yet. We'll have to wait and see on that. I'm currently uploading the... Yeah, he flew... I think he flew further than that. He probably flew like 40 feet. Fourth gear, third gear wide open. But, I'm currently uploading the main events if you guys haven't seen them. So hopefully those will be coming soon. 91% on that one. So, yeah, guys, this is the first live stream. If you like this, please like this live stream, and we'll do more of it during the season for the Supercross races. I just generally want to talk to you guys and as a community and see like what your guys' thoughts were on the race. What did you think of the track? The way the 450 class ended up, like, were you surprised? Ken Roczen faded, guys. What do you guys think about Ken Roczen and his performance on the Suzuki? I know a lot of people say this too, that the Suzuki's underpowered or whatever, and that the bike's outdated. Dude, listen, the 250 class posts the same lap times as the 450 class. I think the fastest 450 lap time was like a 59 something, and the 250 lap times were like a minute. So the 250 guys are going just as fast as the 450 guys. If you guys ever watch during the races, the 250 guys are actually maintaining the same lap times most of the time as the 450 guys. So I don't know, Ken, were you impressed? What do you think? Is he going to fade during the season? I think we all were kind of like expecting a little more, but I don't know. What do you guys think about Kenny? I think Roczen is washed. Yeah, man. I don't. It's gonna see it's gonna be interesting to see what happens now with Roczen, right? Because it didn't turn out the way he wanted, I'm sure. So, what's he gonna say now? You know, what's going to happen now? There was so much hype around it. and built up on it. So what is Roxon going to do now? You know, that's what I want to know. Is he going to say he's sick, or and he probably was. I mean, I don't want to take that away from him, but bit rate 9022 is higher than the recommended bit rate. 4500 kbps. I don't know anything about bit rates. Hopefully the stream looks all right. Does this live feed coming out pretty clear? Can you guys let me know? Because this is my first time ever fucking live streaming, so I had to like get all this stuff. Is it coming out pretty clear? Nice. All right, thank you. I appreciate the feedback. If the mic is too loud, let me know. If it sounds good, this is a good setup, let me know. I appreciate it. Nice, guys. Thank you. Roxon second in heat and had a good start, but faded a little. I think solid start for this season. Yeah. It's kind of where I put him in the power rankings. Like, I did the power ranking video, and it was all over the charts. But, you know, besides a couple guys, I think it was pretty close. I thought Christian Craig would do better tonight, but I don't know. And you know who had a weird ride was Colt Nichols. There was some times where he was like not even in the top 20 for qualifying. And then he's obviously a really good starter because his starts were on point. Colt Nichols were, but he just does not have the speed. That class is so ridiculous, the speed of that class. Yeah, I agree. The gates were a mess. Like, total advantage to inside guys. I don't know what the point of that was. Australia, you know, I really appreciate it. I get a lot of people from Australia that follow this YouTube channel, so that's sick. Really, really sick, actually. AC, yeah, you know, Adamson Cirillo, that's another tough deal. We all want him to do good, but like, is he strong enough to do that? Like he's obviously very talented. He's can get the starts. He has speed, but I just don't know if he can run. It's crazy because I think Eli Tomac is silently taking the confidence out of all of these guys, you know. Chase Sexton is probably the only, well, him and Cooper Webb. Cooper Webb is never defeated, and like Chase Sexton, I think, knows he can run with Tomac, but besides that, man, I don't know who has the confidence that they can run with him. I couldn't believe Justin Barcia's yard sale either. Something was going to happen with Justin Barcia. He was either going to crash, take somebody out, or you don't even know. It's just like always so unpredictable with Barcia. Yeah, Adamson Cirillo's heat race was impressive. I was really happy that he finished third also. I agree with you. That's cool. Yeah, if Adamson Cirillo doesn't finish top 10 points this year, I mean, how long can Monster Energy give him a factory ride, you know? Are we at the point now where social media and influence is almost taking over results? Because Adamson Cirillo is such a likable rider, and he's so good for the brand, but his results aren't there. So are we at that point now in this industry where, you know, social media and your following gets you deals just as much as your speed? I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Tomac, I mean, I think it would be sick if Tomac, you know, went out on top. It's just crazy how this guy's making history, you know? And Jet Lawrence will probably be right behind him. when Jet gets on a 450, it's going to be wild to see. It was kind of weird to see. I thought the class was going to be more competitive on the West Coast, but I think a lot of people went to the East Coast to try to win a championship, and it might end up being pretty stacked over there. AC. Yeah, there were some bad crashes tonight, and these guys are really good, like I said earlier. It's definitely, they did the best they could. I think, like Ricky Carmichael said, sometimes slower is better, and you just need to slow down. But you could tell, like the rhythm sections, there was no flow. Like, it looked like there was a point where it looked like Eli Tomac was actually like yanking the bike over those rhythm sections that jump on, jump off, and then there was like a triple and then a quad. The guys looked like they were like muscling the bike and trying to throw it over, and it looked exhausting, that track. Track looked super gnarly. Rider 452, yeah, I agree. That track was super gnarly. But that's it. A1 is in the books. Anaheim 1 is in the books, guys. Next week, I think we go to Oakland. And they're getting out of A. Well, some guys aren't getting out of A1, okay, but a good handful of them are. Hopefully somebody can challenge Eli. We need to see some good racing this year. And I hope that, I don't know, it's just, the track was gnarly tonight. I just hope no more guys get hurt, because Tomac just like basically smoked everybody. He crashed and he still won. I don't know how you do that with the talent in the class, but he crashed and he still won. If Colby, yeah, so Colby, about Webb though, Cooper Webb, he's got 1 year deal. If he does good, does he re-sign with KTM, or is he gonna sell his stock and move somewhere else? Yeah, we'll see, man. But I think that's it for me, guys. Track was gnarly. Faulkner got hurt again, which is a shame. Malcolm got hurt, but it looked like he was still riding at the end. Jason Anderson crashed all night, but he's not completely out of it. Good ride from Cooper Webb. Barsha's still a crazy motherfucker, and Aaron Plessinger seems like he is riding faster too, so the KTMs are definitely working better. Another point, Enzo Lopes did really good for him in the 250 class. And yeah, guys, so thanks for watching this live stream. I'm going to do more of these, and hopefully they get better. But I want to talk about the races with you guys after each main. It's pretty late right now, but hopefully when the races are a little earlier, I think it's earlier next week, we can talk more about it, talk about your thoughts, my thoughts, and yeah, just good. It's like we're all talking about, we all see this shit the same way, so it's good to talk about it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.